Join me as I draft and sew this beautiful, simple Ankara mixed English gown. Isn't it beautiful? If you've been interested, let's dive in. So now I have my lining, I have my black fabric, okay, then I have my Ankara fabrics. It's actually the same style, but the neckline is different. One is turtleneck and the other one is just a normal neck. So I'm gonna have to take the full length of the gown. Okay, I've folded it by the highest measurement, that's the hip measurement. Then I've gone ahead to separate the front from the back. This is zipper allowance. I use 1.5 inch for the zipper allowance. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be taking the horizontal measurement, that's shoulder to chest line, shoulder to underbust, shoulder to waist, shoulder to hip, and of course to full length, as you can see. So I've gone ahead to do that. The next thing I'm going to be doing now, I am going to be taking the shoulder measurement. I'm just repeating what I just said. Okay, so the shoulder measurement is actually 8.5 inches. Okay, 17 inches divided by 2 is 8.5. So I'll go ahead and mark it. The 8.5 I marked on the shoulder, I'll replicate it on the chest line. Very important. After which I'm going to draw a straight line like so. And then I'll come down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope. Okay. Now the neckline, I'm going to be taking, now you can take 2 inches for the front and 1 inch for the back. Is a turtleneck, like I said earlier. You can use 1.5 depending on your preference, but I took 2 inches for the front and 1 inch for the back. Okay, by 3 inches. This is the 3 inches now. After mapping out the 3 inches, I'll be using my curve to curve the neckline to make it visible, as you can see. Okay, so I'm drawing the shoulder slope now. This is actually beginner friendly. Now I'm going to be taking the mid of the arm side. Okay, after taking it, I'll come in by 0.5 inches. That will be for the front. I'll take the bust divided by 4 plus 2 inseam allowance, the waist divided by 4 plus 2 inseam allowance, the hip, as well as the under bust. Okay, then I will minus 0.5 inch for the full length. This is optional, you could leave it like that. Okay, now I'm joining my point, as you can see. 0.5 inch, I'll come in by 0.5 inch for the front arm side, after which I'm going to be using my curve to join the points together. To my subscribers, you rock. If you're new in this channel, you're welcome. So this is basically it. So just when we are sewing, we're going to be using a normal dart, okay, using the bust span measurement. So now I'm cutting. Okay, be sure not to cut the front and back neckline together. You saw what I just did. Now I'm cutting for the front. As you can see, I'm slitting for the zipper allowance. Now replicate it on the lining. Before I do that, I will be cutting for the other one. They are basically the same. The difference is just the neckline. Instead of 2 inches for the front, I'll be taking 3 inches for the front and 2 inches for the back, if that makes sense to you. Okay, it's not a turtleneck. So I'm altering the neckline there so that I can cut. Sorry, it didn't really show here. Now I'm cutting for the lining. I'll cut for both this fabric and the other fabric. Now I've taught how to draft a basic sleeve on this channel, so I'll be linking it and not teaching it here. So now I want to make a puff sleeve. I've also taught it in this channel. I'll be linking it as well. So the other fabric is going to be a puff sleeve. I'm altering the length of it as well. Okay, so now let's begin sewing. I'll take the fabric, I'll open it up for the front and open the back as well, join the shoulders together. What I do for this, I'll do for the lining, I'll do for the other fabric as well. Now the sleeve, I'll also be turning it with the lining. Okay, very important. Then I'll leave an opening where the sleeve cap and side is. Okay, so you can see I've done it. I'm doing for the other fabric as well. What I did for that other one, I'll repeat. Okay, as you can see now, I'm joining it together so that I can turn it with the lining. Okay, so I'll stitch it round. As you can see, when I'm done, I'll chop up the excess, cut out the excess, and I'll turn it. Okay, now I've turned it. Be sure to give it a good press. Okay, so now I'm going to be attaching the sleeve. I've gone ahead to turn with lining. Be sure to give it a good press as well. Now just the midpoint of my sleeve cap will meet the shoulder slope, okay, where the shoulder is, for me to join. Remember, we are sewing the two. What I do for this, I'll do for the other side. Okay, no need of showing all the process of both of them. It's basically the same. So I'll join like so. I'll use my safety pins to secure. As you can see, I'll secure round, then I'll stitch round. After which I'm going to be serging that part. I'll be serging the arm area. Okay, if you have any questions, kindly let me know. So I'll just stitch it round. What I do for this sleeve, I'll replicate for the other sleeve. So I've stitched it round. As you can see, I'll do for the other fabric as well. So now I am doing the darts. Okay, it's not much of a task, it's just the bust pan. The bust pan is actually 8 inches divided by 2 is 4. Get the mid of the gown, then take 4 by the right, 4 by the left. Now this is the neckline for the other one. You know it's a turtle neckline. I'll go ahead and measure the neckline round, then I'll cut a fabric. It's actually 4 inches. I'll fold it into two, making it 2 inches. Okay, then I'll use it in turning. I'll use it in sewing the neckline. So I've gone ahead to measure here. Remember I told you it's 4 inches. When you fold 4 inches into two, to give it 2 inches. You could use 3 inches. When you fold into two, that's 1.5, depending on how, you know, tall or high you want your turtleneck to be. So I've gotten the measurement. What I'll do now, I'll go ahead and stitch. After folding, I'll stitch the edges to have it locked. You can still leave it like that because after inserting your zip, you can serge it. Okay, but I'll just run a stitch here and the other side, then turn. Look at it, see how beautiful it is. Now I'll be taking just 0.25 inch because of the slopiness of our neck. Okay, the one that goes to the back. I've actually done this on my channel before. Now I am adding the turtleneck to the normal neckline. I'll just go ahead and stitch. If you'll be patient, you will see the main aspect of this gown, which is the pleats. Okay, but I just have to show this process first. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and stitch. After stitching, I'll fold in, then cover it up and stitch. Just watch what I'm doing. It's not much of a task. So this is what we have, as you can see. Now I'm going to be stitching for the other side. I'll flip it like so. I'll take this place in, then I'll fold 0.5 inch as well. Okay, as you can see, then I'll stitch it down. It's so easy, it's not much of a task. Okay, so I'm done stitching. The next thing I'm going to be doing, I think I'll be doing the zip. Okay, the zip. I've taught how to fix a zip in this channel. Okay, I still went ahead to show you how I fixed it for the other fabric. I think I'm showing this because of beginners. I'm actually going to be pleating. You know, it's a puff sleeve, so I'll be pleating at this side. Okay. When pleating, please be sure to use pins to secure, so that when you are stitching, it's not going to move. It's going to come out well. Hope that makes sense. So I'll just arrange it like I did for this other side now, and I'm going to be stitching. Remember what I do for one sleeve, I'll replicate for the other sleeve. We have two sleeves. So I'm trying to pleat this other side. Be sure to arrange it, okay? I'm really taking my time to do this thing. I didn't put speed just for the sake of beginners. Okay. So now it's time for me to stitch. I'll just go ahead and stitch. Okay. And I'll also serge the rough edge. This is what it looks like. See how beautiful it is? Just a little puff. Okay. So I'm done. As you can see, I'll do the dart as well like I did for the other one. Then I'll fix the zip for both gowns. I've taught how to fix a zip. Now, to be able to tell the length of the pleats, I will have to measure the base where I have the full length of the gown. What I have, I'll multiply by 2.5. Now, it depends on how full you want your pleats to be. Okay. And the length depends on how long you want your gown to be. Now, I'm going to be taking 2 inches apart. This is what I'm going to do using pleating. Please, very important, 2 inches, and make sure your 2 inches is equal both at the up and the bottom, as you can see. After we should see what I'm doing, I'll use pins to secure. I'll take the next one to meet this other one. Please watch closely. If you don't understand, rewatch this video. Okay, I'll take the other one as well to meet it, and be sure to give it a good press, please. If you can press it like that before doing all the stages, fine. If you can just do one press, but that won't waste your time. So I just pressed it. Okay, now I'm done pressing. I will just go and be joining. Now you can hem before doing this particular one, so that you don't have to start stretching it open again to hem. Okay, so I had to re-iron. Please, you can hem it first before doing this. Okay, so as you can see, I've done for this. I'll remove the pins. I'll do for the other side as well. Now this is for the design you have at front. I took 6.5 inches by 9 inches. Okay, 6.5 by 9 inches. Now in the bottom region, I got the mid of 6.5. Okay, that is about 3.25 thereabout. So I got the mid. I went up by 2.5 inches and I drew this line, as you can see. Okay, I hope it makes sense to you. Now go ahead and stitch. What I do for this, I'll replicate for the rest 3. You know, it's 2 gowns and we have 2 each on each gown. After that, from where I have my pleats, I'll go up by 4 inches. Now this depends on your preference. I'm going ahead to turn. Be sure to give it a good press. You could serge the other upper parts. I've gone up by 4 inches. Then I took 2.5 inches from there. Now I'm going to be shaping to a measurement. I'm done with this. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be hemming like I told you, and I will iron. Now this is the button. I didn't show the process of making the button because I've done that before in my channel. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye. I'm actually hand tacking the buttons. Okay.